pocket pair here for
Raise to
Strummer.
30.
And Kevin has, wow, Kevin has come over the top of Herbert. This will be the third time now.
Yeah.
And surely it's all in.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, Herbert must call here. He doesn't like it. I mean, you don't want to call anybody with pocket deuces because you can never be a big favorite, but you can be a big
All in.
underdog. But he's got the proper pot odds, so he has to call here.
And I guess this is going to be the best way for Kevin to get back in this
Pass.
game. At this stage, he's starting to be Richard Herbert's bogeyman here. I think they're going to, I think they're going to switch places. Kevin's going to end up being second chip leader if Herbert calls and the nines stand up.
Herbert might decide to fold here because he will lose too much power on his chip stacks, but no, he has to call.
I mean, he's getting, it's only 42,000. It's, I think he'll still have just about 100,000 if he calls and loses.
Yeah, he has to call here. He doesn't like it. It's a sucker play usually to call with a small pair, but now he just has the too good of a pot odds to fold.
I mean, is it overthinking to suggest that there was a way he could have avoided this by I don't know, making a smaller raise?
Yeah, well, that was one play he could have made.
Huh.
Or made a bigger raise, so it
Gee whiz.
had an easier call.
I'll tell you what, he's got good instincts, doesn't he?
Yeah, sure does.
I couldn't believe he's
Kevin.
going to fold here.
He can only fold if he's absolutely certain that he's up against an overpair. And how can you be sure of that?
Call.
I think you got a pair.
I have. I hope you didn't have a
Sevens or
pair.
eights.
Less than a lot less.
Sevens or eights. Deuces against nines. Two Montanas for two bananas
The two
here.
comes are going to kill the duck. Cut its throat.
So Kevin O'Connell against per deuces, the Ducks.
He's announced if a two comes, he's going to kill the duck. But it's O'Connell all in. Possible backdoor flush draw
You're
here.
really sick in it. You know what's happening
Heart,
here, don't
heart.
it? Heart, heart. Go on, do it.
9 of hearts first. To make it even better.
Herbert trying to get the needle in early.
Well,
Well, that'll end
nice.
it.
Don't give a two now.
River card immaterial, and 3 nines will hold up. And this is going to change dynamics very seriously. I imagine
No, Kevin,
Pippa
no,
Flanders is quite
unbelievable.
happy about
I was
the
just
turn.
about to say that. Pippa, this is great news for Pippa. Now the fat pig has grown even fatter, so she can, you know, take another carving of him.
Got a gamble, haven't you?
I don't know if that's exactly what she was thinking, but it might have been along those lines. Leaderboard here, four-handed, and Kopis has been spinning his wheels, but Herbert, from the top to the bottom, a switcheroo with Kevin O'Connell.
Small blind up.
And, you know, these players, these four, have played nearly as many hands four-handed as it took to reach that stage, so they're becoming a bit of a warriors, these four.
Pass.
All in.
Raise all in.
Would you have done the same thing with
Yeah,
Herbert Sander?
for sure, without a doubt. No, I wouldn't. I would have folded.
Re-raise all in.
Oh, that's not the plan. No.
Yes, as Herbert says, you know,
Pass.
sometimes it's just not your day. And Kevin, who in the beginning looked like he was only Herbert's whipping boy, has turned the post around
Very good.
and is on the verge of knocking him out. It's looking to be a long car ride home with Richard Herbert right now, who needs a 4. And he needs it at the same time
Really?
that Kevin doesn't catch a
It's
king.
another 4 or 2 straight diamonds.
And 2 more kings. Give me an ace.
Oh,
And
It's all over.
yeah, for the second time in as many matchups, Herbert
give me a
drawing
4.
dead by the turn.
okay.
And
I'll
he's
play
going to
my
be out in
game.
4th.
Good
He
game.
did nothing wrong. He should be proud over the way he played, but sometimes it's not your day.
And Kevin O'Connell, the lucky duck. is all of a sudden starting to make some noise.
Richard, you're out in fourth place tonight. What went wrong?
A few things. I think mainly lack of cards at the right time, getting involved in big pots where I couldn't pass very average hands. Apart from that, nothing really. It's just a lack of cards. You know, in these kind of situations, you need some good cards at the right time. And unfortunately, my time was poor.
Thanks, Richard. We'll be back with more poker action after the break.
Wanna play poker?
Welcome back. Down to 3. Blinds at 7 and 15,000. And with that knockout, Kevin O'Connell has just edged into the lead. Kopis has just kind of been doing
Raise.
enough tonight. But he's going to have to do a little more. And this could be the start. Why
28,000
raise only
more.
half?
53
I don't know,
chances.
to show strength.
Kevin O'Connell says, how many do you have left? He would be well within his rights to move over the top here.
Yeah, but if Kopis would have moved all in, I think O'Connor would have folded.
All in.
Kevin has gone all in.
Oh, that's scary. If Pip has... Oh, she's got... I was just gonna say, this is not a good move to move all in with all those chips in case Flanders wakes up with a hand, and this is exactly what happened. This is funny, but now Kopis...
She's gone all in!
Yes,
she can
of
end it
course,
right
of course,
now!
of course.
All in.
And then it's back to Kopis.
Well, he has to call. He can triple up here. He'd be mad to fold.
Yeah, he has to call.
Man, Nick, can we start again?
Can we start again, he says. And, I mean, what, did Kevin raise too much here?
Yes, he said all in. It's ridiculous. He's got 242,000 in chips. He could have just doubled the Kopis bet, and if Flanders comes over top, he can escape.
If this is a three-way pot, Kopis will have a better chance of winning this pot than O'Connell.
Why commit so many chips with ace-4? It's ridiculous. It was a big mistake.
Flanders will be 42% to end it right here. I can't see how
Pass.
Kopis... He
It's put you off
folded!
down, then what
How
have
could
you got me
Kopis
into?
fold there?
Maybe he thinks this is second prize.
Okay.
That was a totally ridiculous fold.
The situation right now,
Kings.
Pippa Flanders had about 15,000 more than Kevin O'Connell.
Well, like I said,
These
the fold's
two
good.
are playing a pot
What do you have?
for 537 out of 600,000 in play. If-
Kopis must have thought he was up against an overpair. But even then I would gamble with a queen jack.
O'Connell needs a 4. He has not hit it, and this flop
A
has...
6.
Oh, wow, it
6.
has plenty of split pots out there.
3.
It was a pretty brave call by Pippa Flanders as well, wasn't it?
No, I think it was great. Ace-king is massive.
Or another 5. That's not what I want.
Any 10, any 6 for a split. A 4, and O'Connell will pull one out of his shoehorn. And if any other card comes, Pippa Flanders will have nearly sealed it as she has! She's got all the chips except for a farthing!
Thank you very much.
He has nothing to blame but himself.
Kevin O'Connell!
Can we just...
I think the duck will stay at the table.
Yeah, can you just pass me that first?
What did he walk into?
Just...
And, he gave it a heck of a run. Up, down, down, up.
If Kopis would have called, this would have been all over, but
over.
Kopis got 46,000. So he's using his 9th life.
He
now.
certainly is. And,
Take one.
they've had to bring the yellow chips
'cause he
back onto the
exchanged
table.
it. Okay.
Table here. This is about where you run up the white flag. Pippa has taken their shirts. At this stage, O'Connell would settle for just a button back. There really is nothing either of these players can do except for hope. If there was a prize for second, it would be quite
Pass.
interesting. But there is none.
I think she has a, yeah, she's a huge favorite. Oh, 85% perhaps?
Should she set